On the air or something. Why is the cover image automatically set to what my thing is? Why is my thing still that? My banner. I should change it. I don't really have anything to change it to. I suppose Casper will do. Okay, well, thanks for that, guys. Give me Casper. Oh my. Good enough. I'm too lazy for this. Sure. Why? I don't. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Jump scared myself. Whenever did this become so laggy? Why is it so laggy? Dear Lord. Hello, my one viewer. That is me, myself, and I. Okay. Can't see the live chat. That's great. Okay, whatever. Good enough. I love waiting 12 years to do story quests. My favorite. Oh, there it is. Finally came up. Give me a sec. Got it. There we go. Perfect.
Face purple crying.
Oh dear Lord. Oh, I have to fix that. Dear Lord. No. Please. Please do not turn comment to speech off. I could. No, this is what I have my laptop for. I'll change it back actually. It's there for a whole 7 seconds, guys. Wow. Streamer doesn't know how to stream. Let's go. Took that set 1,000 for a second. I was about to go, why am I still running? Da 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 da. I don't like when it does that.
Quick, over here, to safety.
To safety. Shiloh, no.
They've all made it out.
No. Yeah. Something along those lines.
Paimon, they're here. What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to.
We'll go together.
Yeah.
I'm.
Let's go, Kachina. Dee. Dee. Skip it along my way. Oh, what do you want? Oh. Yeah, stop yelling at me. Go away, notifications. I'll do the commissions later.
Stay safe. We've got this.
No. Oh, it's gonna be so useful, guys.
All right.
I'm not.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Let's ride! Woohoo!
Chow.
Right here.
Get up for chowing.
Get there!
All right.
Why are you stealing my rhythm?
Echo.
Ah! It's a beautiful freeze frame.
I really thought I was done for.
Oh! Look at that silly little man.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just
You're
glad you're
welcome,
okay.
Sir.
Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's St. Lolly? I thought she would come with you.
Granny.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
That makes
Puzzle.
sense. The attacks are more urgent. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
It feels so weird without any background music. Catherine, where are you hiding again? Catherine! Give me my primo gems, Catherine! I need them for the cannon, Catherine! Ah ha ha! Keep running into my ladder. Hello, second person that isn't me. Oh, I forgot where I was going.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Depressing.
Welcome to... Thank you for completing today's...
Thank you, Catherine.
Ad Astra...
Huzzah. Yippee! Away we go. Slightly on the, okay. Okay, I'll get back to that later. Okay.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
Kachina
I
slays!
wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able to respond so fast. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible
When is
not to
something
feel
not
anxious
wrong?
when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going to appear.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
Huzzah!
Really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Woo!
So,
Capitano!
specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
It's probably because our plan is so risky.
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. And, well, it makes sense.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important,
Up on my laptop
but so are
right now.
history and memory.
Oh. Also, just learned, it's not pronounced Mavwika, it's pronounced, Mawika.
As the
Apparently.
Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
Scratching my head in confusion.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan,
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan?
I don't know where he's from. Isn't he from Konria, actually?
We still don't
I know
have enough
that's
information.
Pierre, but wait.
Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then.
Fatus!
Moika said her intelligence officers should... With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sorry,
Sounds
Paimon,
good.
didn't mean to skip
I
your
have a
dialogue.
few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani?
What in the world is a garrison?
I was
I
just
don't know
about to
big
ask.
words.
Count me in.
Words? I don't know big words. I guess that means team.
If I was just a bit
Some way.
faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long. Everyone.
Register? Nah. I'll just follow.
Okay, but
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. All right. See you all later. Let's
Mualani
get
is
together
so
and
real.
celebrate once this.
Oh, you betcha!
Keep skipping dialogue. I read too fast for this game! Anyways. On the topic of characters, I somehow got Arlecchina's signature weapon on the weapon banner during, I think, her first rerun. And since I'm pretty sure she has another rerun coming up next patch, I will be pulling for her instead of ye olde Pyro Archon. Because I have her weapon. It's depressing, but I'll pull for Moika on her rerun. So that's the story. I have Crimson Moon semblance and no Arlecchino. It's just like Zhao, because I got his weapon before I got him. And then I had it on Zhongli. We don't talk about we don't talk about my past things I did. DPS Zhongli was honestly not terrible. He did way too much damage. I like how most people don't even use the first 5 stars they get, and then these are the first 2 that I got in the same patch, because it was on the Zhongli Tainari banner and then the Kokomi Ganyu banner right after that, so Yeah. And now my luck is non-existent. Yay. It's great. It's great.
Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
Make Koichi playable and my life is yours, MiHoYo.
Fine. No need to worry.
Give it to me.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and just...
The Fatui?
The Fatus?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Capitano? His voice is so soothing. Scratches my brain.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No.
You're right. That's a traveling group from... Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a cap.
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
For Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
Chaska's really pretty. Off topic. But she really is. Didn't pull for her though. Or maybe I don't remember, that was too long ago. It's been 10 years since I played Genshin Impact.
Looks tricky.
Koichi, wait for...
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Make Koichi playable,
Look,
MiHoYo, and
I
my
can
life
use this
is
terrain
yours.
to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if that intel...
Fine.
That's even more risky. You've been running around I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I can.
Whee!
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But
I don't
you
like when
can't
playable
honestly
siblings
tell me
don't look that close
infiltrating
to
a
their
heavily guarded
NPC
Fatui
siblings.
hideout all on your own
Why
sounds
doesn't
more
she have
reasonable.
pointy ears?
You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
And Lene and Lynette makes sense.
Alright.
If
If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Okay. So, hair colors are similar, eye colors are different, but that's fine, because you can have siblings that have different eye colors. I can't relate. But her ears aren't pointed. She has normal ears. Chaska has pointy ears. Chaska's also pale as all living hell, even though she is out in the sun doing work. MiHoYo, everyone! We all clap and rejoice. Lene and Lynette, it makes sense for them, because Lene has the cat genes, but they're recessive in him, and they're not in Lene. You know, genetics and that stuff. I forget what the opposite of recessive is. Dominant? So Lene's cat genes are dominant, but... No, sorry. Lynette's cat genes are dominant, but Lene's are recessive. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it makes sense for them. This doesn't really make sense, and Frem is adopted, so... But if he isn't, he's also recessive. I'm just saying. And then Diluc and Kai are adopted siblings, so they don't count. And I'll have to look to see if there's any others.
Ah, haha. Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
Alright, same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals. Make sure our blind spots are covered. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Get your butt away from my screen. Kerchow.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place.
Trees! I love trees. Is the signal Kerchow? Oh, it's a thumbs up. Go! Don't quick time event me, I have slow reaction time.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to... Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was club. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see... The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow... Wait! I've got it!
How dare you do that to the poor capybara!
Huh?
You monster!
What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stinks!
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
How do you know that?
Ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even...
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. Took us long.
Back? Back where? Should we keep...
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think?
Uh-oh. We've been
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
You know, not the smartest idea, but okay.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we just...
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So, my perfect record
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the Source Mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patients. That's so nice of them.
She sounds like she's
right.
being
You don't need to give us anything,
sarcastic.
Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi home now.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the Source Mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Great. Of course, Paimon's focused on snacks. As per usual. La 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 la. Off topic from Genshin, but I love it. The musical. It's great, honestly. Ignore the... No! I didn't mean to click on Kudrosara.
all the way.
Ignore the level of my Lene and
Glad
my
to be working with
Kanich.
you.
I haven't had a chance to actually farm for them yet, okay? Go.
What shall we do?
Where is it? Where is it? No. Not gonna use Hatham Bloom, actually.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two.
She sounds tired
no
and
need to go
sarcastic
all
at the
the
same
way
time.
home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay.
She sounds like she's drunk.
Paimon never said anything.
Or on medication.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Granny! You idiot.
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Seat Lolly's
look
design
so
is
awkward?
actually very
Is there
nice.
something you need from us?
Visually appealing.
Okay, I won't beat around the bush.
Which is my brain.
Oh, and
But she
I'm
looks
sorry
like an
for
electro
interrupting your
user.
rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Awesome! Just...
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, Auroran came back.
Whoa.
He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
Of course he does.
What? He came back?
Because he's a sweetie pie.
I
He does
told
not
him to
sound
give
what I
up
thought
whatever
he
he's
would.
doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
Oh, I think I know what the plan is.
You let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all racing together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroran is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroran's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable. And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroran is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts.
I love vets.
He's always bringing me all sorts of things.
I love
and
animals.
He happens to be very good friends with Auroran.
Huzzah!
Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroran would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch.
I don't know
He
what that
probably
means.
suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroran's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Seat Lolly.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
Imagine.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago, and now I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait, who are you calling a crybaby?
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I always make things worse. Booyah!
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away
I'm
for
too
good.
cringe for this.
I don't care. and I won't blame him.
I don't commentate.
A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
I mean, Auroron considers me his grandpa.
We have a pretty good
And
reason
canonically,
to see it too,
Traveler
don't we?
is like over 500 years old, so
You
it's...
really mean it?
Could be.
Fine. You can come.
I suppose.
Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying.
Spying!
You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
Ready, set, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Hiya.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
He's adorable. Sweet baby boy.
And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree.
Oh.
What do you think?
Good tree.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Hello, sir.
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
Hey.
No,
Don't
just
insult
some
my boy.
idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Oh, he's smooth.
Only if you're offering.
Look at him go.
By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me
Smoothest boy
Chaska's
in the
fostering a
Wild
saurian at his
West.
place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
Woo!
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Bro's magical.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big
Whoa.
deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're
Shocking.
all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
One sec.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
Capitano!
Why do you live here alone?
I
Scratching my
enjoy
brain.
living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey!
I dropped my controller. It scared the Christ out of me. Jesus. Anyways.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
His voice really itches the brain.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
There was a period that you skipped! What? Okay.
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
What about promises? I'm not paying attention. We have a spy!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care.
It's because bro's the first Fatui Harbinger.
I can tell.
Oh hey, the viewer count finally updated.
Unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
Oh?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
Is bro about to die, throw up,
disturbance,
or all of the
Certain
above?
presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
Could be all three. Whoa! The power of cryo. Huzzah!
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the
Is
ley lines?
Capitana secretly from...
How did he do that so easily?
Natlan?
Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
Huzzah! Woo!
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care?
I don't think so, buddy.
It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
Huzzah! Oh!
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from?
I think it's his soul trying to escape his body.
Is that why he's looking for Granny?
Moron.
If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
I can't let this man die. I need clues. But he's blues cluesing.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No! He's sick like Baiju.
You need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
I love boredom. That's why there's a Q&A
You know I've been
now.
following you. Why didn't you stop me?
I don't do commentary.
When walking in the forest,
Not well,
it is
anyways.
only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet,
Wise
one
words.
of those very beasts saved your life.
Wise words.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back from me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe.
I keep dropping my controller.
We're in the same boat.
And it keeps scaring the daylights out of me.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
Trying to be family friendly here, guys.
It's too late for that.
not
Start
working.
from the beginning. Why are you
Well,
looking for
kind of is.
Sitlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted.
She's my granny.
It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Sitlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands.
You don't need to sacrifice yourself, Aurora.
Stranger than anyone I've ever met. But
I'm gonna look into your soul.
Just
Your
maybe you can
fractured
show me
soul
the way.
when I say this. You don't need to sacrifice your life.
Sitlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab.
Granny!
And the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Do I have to move? I don't want to move. I need to stop doing that before picking my controller up because it's gonna fall again.
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Oh, Jesus.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
Paimon, you fly everywhere. You've done so many things, yet that makes you dizzy? I'm good. Are you good, sweet Lally?
Of course. I'm so mad at him.
Speak English.
After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants.
That's kind of how being an adult works, yeah.
I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Well, he is indeed
Maybe
an adult man.
Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
That's not what they say. It's like mother, like son, but
Is
sure
that
thing.
supposed to be a compliment?
Huzzah!
That kid's got nothing on me.
Ow! My foot.
Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh,
See, only sounds like someone.
Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway...
Sweet Lolly and March 7th have the same voice actor. That's where I recognize that voice from. Gosh dang it!
Oh, this is
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moeka about this right away.
Do we have to?
Yes.
I
She
don't
needs to know about this. Now.
Yay! Free wish! For the Kino! I would love love saving wishes. All for the canon. Huzzah! Rainbow, destined to burn? Burn like the homos? Let's go! Oh, Christ. It's fine, I can make that joke. I'm a homo. I mean, I feel like you could figure that out by taking a good look at my team. You know. The team. The gang's all here. I love pretending that I'm a Kazuha main. Except he may as well be my main at this point, because he does better than Zhao, and it's honestly quite concerning. Oh, dang it, it's down. Go, 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 go. Huzzah! Mawika.
Mawika!
Yeah! Why is the V silent?
Traveler, Paimon Citlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Mawika.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Let's go.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
Let's go.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself.
Kanich!
All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
I love Kanich.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Citlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Citlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single
Do you know how many
element,
Fatus I've
the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together, and the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
When in the
Listen
world
to my
did that
plan
happen?
first.
I love you, Kanich.
I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
What's going on controversial site number 1? And by that I mean Twitter.com. Oh, but it's called X now. I don't care. I do not care. What the okay. Koida was buying a bunch of garlic, apparently. Love that. Da 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 da. Ouch. My arm slipped. Da 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 da. Da da.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
There we go, I've fixed my Twitter bio. Now it says that I stream once every blue moon. My Christ. Who's streaming? I don't know her. Ah, dang nabbit. D-hop.
You'll get frostbite.
What's frostbite? Don't know her. Move it.
Hold the line.
Buster.
Windstrider. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
power of
useless
squirrel.
Solidify. Order guide.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
Whee!
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
Do I want to use my main team or Hatham Bloom? What's my Archon team? Yes. My favorite Archons: Vente, Zhongli, Nahida, Nifolet. The true Hydro Archon. And then we have the true Cryo Archon, Chi-Chi. I love Chi-Chi. Unpopular opinion, Chi-Chi slays. Side of it. Chi-Chi! Who can I replace you for? So, I think a better question is, who do I have built that I can replace you with? Not Chi-Chi. My Hatham is built. Nazi! I don't think he'd work in this situation, though. Not built. Oh, I could do Miko. Her artifacts are trash. At least she has EM. Keep messing around with everyone's stuff, and now everything is messed up. Woo! She has to have EM for the Hatham Bloom. Yippee. I know you aren't built, because I hate farming.
Whatever would you do without me?
Yeah, sure, questionable team, but all my teams are questionable, except for Hatham Bloom. Jesus Christ, I can't English properly, like ever. No Q&A then. Oh. No, yippee, my favorite team. For a level 90 domain, we have 90, 80, 80, and 80. I hate level 90 in characters. That's why I have like 4 at level 90, and I don't even use my albedo anymore. Although I really should. I should take him off the bench. Give me my Primo Gems. And my Pyro Sigils.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there.
What do you
we should
want
steer
from
clear
me?
and approach from the side.
What if I approach head on? I don't like taking the long way around. Is there anything over here? Nope.
Clouds high. The birds call!
For it! Eagle conquering! Killjoy!
Come here.
Can't run from death.
This spell is from the Masters of the Nightwind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Oh, Ron. What tribe was Mawika from, actually? That's lore I want to know. The rest of this lore? I don't care. What tribe was Mawika in? I would love to say the one that Ian-san is in, that I forgot the name of.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably controlled that wheel, right? Well, let's give them a try.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I have to stop it? Yeah. Something like that.
Hold the line.
Right here, right now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Fallen adorn leaves my night.
Foreign! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Shut it! Here! Worthless! Here!
Check your bones.
Rest and rebuild.
All 7 of them. Okay, great. Did I do it? What? Okay, so it's supposed to look like something. Oops. So that goes about there. No, dang it. Messing me up. Why? Just why? What? Oh, it's a dragon. Woo! I didn't notice. That's very cool, actually. I need me one of those doors.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
Oh, they're here.
Tano.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
No! Stop that!
It's
Stop
too
it!
late.
Stop it, cutie! Oh! No!
We need to turn it off!
No!
I won't let you do this!
Auroron, I'll break your legs. Like Granny told you she was gonna.
The sound of lament?
What was that sound?
Zhao!
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
Lament is Zhao. Oh, buddy, you good?
How did he just...
Oh.
His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
Probably.
This ends now.
What?
Huh?
Something's wrong. What's up with the boy? What's up with my boy? What did you do to him? Why is he acting like a stray wolf?
You are not
What the hell?
Who are you?
What?
Commander.
It's Auroran. Who art thou?
So, you still recognize me, Commander?
That is not Aurora.
Although,
Who the hell are
you
you?
have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
Why are there random people following me on PlayStation? Leave me alone!
We did it!
It's blocking part of my screen.
You
Prick.
see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
Why does he kind of sound like
This
Dottore?
voice is completely different. Is
I know
someone
it's not
inhabiting
Dottore,
Auroran's
but
body?
it reminds me of Dottore, just less Dottore. That makes
Stop worrying about
sense.
other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to
Am I the
win.
only one that hears that? Am I
Must
going
be why I've
insane?
returned.
Who in the
For
world are
this
you?
moment.
I don't
Please
care.
finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I don't care that people
but I have
know
to
are
disagree.
online.
Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already
Oh
close
dear
to
lord!
death. After all,
Those eyes.
his soul has been incomplete from the start.
How dare you insult my boy? I'm gonna beat you. Can't say that word. Family friendly, guys. Since 1987. I'm not that old. I promise.
Someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? A piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
There's a secret here. I just know. I'm sorry. Oh. Mama?
Am I
Papa?
dying? Oh, no.
Oh, that's
It's too
loud.
soon.
Being loud.
Ah, Auroran, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
You don't need to be no
Savior?
savior. Idiot.
Sounds nice,
I'm gonna-
doesn't it?
Come
But,
catch these hands!
Does such a person
Come catch these
truly
hands,
exist?
Auroran.
Even if they do,
You're gonna catch
why
these
would
hands.
you have to become
And
that
you're gonna
person?
like it.
Auroran, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let
Those his
Granny cut you
grandparents?
some fruit.
His parents?
We
Who are
just
you?
got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe?
There's an
Ask for
entirety of
anything
two
you want.
Aurorons in
We've
this
got
scene. That's
plenty of
too many.
ingredients.
Two.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Mama? Papa?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact.
Do you mean this has your scent
Ever
all
thought
over
about
it?
going into business yourself, my boy? You could travel all over.
He's very fast.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the DUI.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope?
Because false hope is always there when you least want it.
Surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine?
Storyline's so boring, I'm about to start reading the damn Iliad.
Would the world have become a better place?
Alright.
What's the meaning of my existence?
Where's page 1?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Alrighty.
Yes, Granny. It's just...
Who needs Genshin Impact when you can read the Iliad?
Really
How long is this intro? Okay, anyways.
Of course not. I'm a special case.
Okay, storyline so boring, starting to read the Iliad.
Reaching a fraction
Book 1,
of my
The Rage
abilities.
of Achilles. Rage. Goddess. Sing the rage of Peleus. Peleus' son Achilles. Murderous. Doomed. That cost the Achaeans countless losses, hurling down to the house of death so many sturdy souls, great fighters' souls, but made their bodies carrion feasts for the dogs and birds. And the will of Zeus was moving toward its end. Begin, muse, when the two... When the two first broke and clashed, Agamemnon, Lord of Men and brilliant Achilles. What? Why did my auto turn off?
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that.
What god drove them to fight with
maybe
such
I've
a
just
fury?
been alive longer
Apollo,
than the rest
the son
of
of
them,
Zeus and Leto,
and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch.
The king. At the king he swept a fatal plague through the army.
It's
Men were
rude to
dying,
bring
and all
up a
because
woman's age.
Agamemnon
Never do
spurned
that again,
Apollo's
no matter the
spurned
circumstances.
Apollo's priest. Yes, Chryses approached the Achaeans'
I wasn't
fast
the one who
ships
brought it up.
to win his daughter back, bringing a priceless
Anyway,
ransom.
class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble
on
in
a
fear.
golden staff. The
Not
wreaths
the most
of the
fun
gods.
way to go
the
about
distant,
living one's
deadly
life,
archer.
I'd say.
Oh, Jesus. He
Take
begged
it
the
from
whole
me.
Achaean
The
army,
happiest
but
people
most
are
of
the
all,
ones
the
who
two
do their
supreme
own thing.
commanders, Atreus'
So
two
do what you
sons,
want, Auroron.
Agamemnon, Menelaus,
No matter what anyone else has to say.
Argives,
Granny
geared
didn't
for
say
war.
it outright,
May the gods who hold the
I think
halls
she
of
was trying
Olympus
to
give you
comfort me.
Priam's city to
Don't
plunder.
force yourself. Don't beat
Then safe
yourself up
passage
over the
home.
past.
Just set my daughter free,
That's
my
what she
dear
always
one.
says.
Here, accept these gifts, this ransom. Honor the god who strikes
I
from
never
worlds
forced
away.
myself.
The son of
Never
Zeus,
even got
Apollo.
the chance to try before it was all over.
And all ranks of Achaeans cried out their assent.
Hey,
Respect
you
the
zoning
priests,
out over here
accept
again?
the shining ransom.
There's such a thing
but
as
it,
overwatering the radishes, you know.
what? But it,
I was just
but it brought no
looking at
joy
the
to the heart of
aphids.
Agamemnon. The king dismissed the priest with a
Something
brutal order,
interesting about
ringing in
them
his
today?
ears. Never again, old man. Let me catch the sight of
I
you
noticed
by the
some
hollow
on the
ships.
ground.
Not
Maybe it got
loitering
too
now,
cold
not
yesterday and
slinking
they
back
couldn't handle
tomorrow.
it.
The staff and the wreaths of the god will never save you then. The girl,
means
I
less
won't give
honey
up
this
the
year.
girl. Long before that, old age will overtake her in my house,
do you
in
think,
Argos, far from
being
her
a vet is
fatherland,
fun?
slaving back and forth at the
Fun?
loom, forced to share
I'm
my
not sure
bed.
about that. Do you think planting
Wow, guys.
vegetables is fun?
Family friendly. Now
Fun
go,
enough, I
don't
guess.
tempt my
I don't
my
have
wrath,
anything
and
else
you
to
may
do.
depart alive.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
The old man was terrified. He obeyed the order, turning,
Auroron, my man.
trailing
Come
away in
inside and give me a
silence
hand,
down
would
the
you?
shore, dear Lord, where the
Why
battle
should I?
lines of
I thought
breakers
being a
crash
vet
and
was no
drag,
fun.
and moving off to a safe distance. Over and over,
Well,
the old priest
guess
prayed
there
to
is
the
a fun
son of
part.
the sleek-haired
Try and
Leto.
outsmart these rascals.
Lord
Come
Apollo,
on, give me a hand.
hear me, Apollo, god of the silver I thought it was gold.
Maybe
God
Aoife
of the
was
silver
just too
bow,
nice
who
to tell me the
strides the
truth.
walls of Chrysian
Attempting
and
something above your capabilities will kill you.
fancy words I don't know. Silva Sacrosanant,
My soul
Lord,
is
in the power
unstable.
of
I only
Tendos,
survived because I had people to help keep me in one
Cementhius,
piece.
god of the plague, god of
Part
the
of me has
plague.
always been
If I
missing.
ever roofed a shrine
That's why the other
to
spirits
please your
said I
heart,
was
ever
close to
burned the
death,
long
but-
rich bones of bulls and goats on your holy altar now bring my prayers to pass. Pay the Danaans back your arrows for my tears.
Just close your eyes.
Has the story gotten interesting yet? Conria? I know. Ah! Sigh. Dropped my controller again.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
Your name's Gertrude?
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
Gertrude? Gertrude? What?
And that's exactly why your fantasy
Guthrid.
is so ridiculous.
It's even worse than Gertrude.
You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
His prayer went up, and Phoebus Apollo heard him. Down he strode from Olympus's
Sounds
peak,
nice, doesn't it?
storming at heart,
But,
with his bow and hooded
does
quiver
such a
slung
person
across his
truly
shoulders.
exist?
The arrows clanged at his
Even if they
back,
do,
as the god quaked
why
with
would
rage.
you have
The
to
god
become
himself,
that
on the march, and down he came like night. Over again, the ships he dropped to a knee.
Most people live like that.
Let fly a shaft, and a
special
terrifying
purpose at
clash
all.
rang out from the great silver
That's how the
bow.
world works.
First he went for the mules and circling
Take it from
dogs.
me.
But
The
then,
happiest
launching a
people are the
piercing
ones who
shaft
do their
at the
own
men
thing.
themselves, he
So
cut them
do
down
what you
in
want,
droves.
Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
And the corpse fires burned on, night and day, no end in sight.
I don't want
9 days the arrows of God swept through the army.
Auroron?
On the 10th,
It's
Achilles
all right.
called all
We'll
ranks to
take things
muster.
from here.
The impulse seized him, sent by white-armed Hera, grieving to see Achaean fighters drop
Don't
and
worry.
die.
With the
Once they
Archon on our
gathered,
side, the Abyss doesn't stand a
chatting the
chance.
meeting grounds, and the swift runner Achilles rose and spoke among them. Son of Atreus, now we are beaten back. I fear the long campaign is
Both of
lost.
us are bound
So
to
home we sail, if we can escape our death. If war and plague are joining forces now to crush the Argives. But wait, let us question a holy man, a prophet, even a man skilled with dreams. Dreams as well can come our way from Zeus. Come, someone to tell us why Apollo rages so, whether he blames us for a vow we failed or sacrifice. If only the
No,
god would share the
this isn't
smoky
right.
savor of lambs and
My life
full-grown
can't end like
goats.
this. I
Apollo
still
might be
haven't done
willing,
anything
still,
important with my
somehow, to
life.
save us from this
My
plague.
end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
So he proposed, and down he sat again, as Calchas rose among them, Vestor's son, the clearest by far of all the
Control your
seers,
mind.
who scanned
Feel
the flight of
ground beneath your
birds.
feet. This
He
is
knew
not your end.
He knew all things that are past, and all things are to come. The seer who had led the Argive ships to Troy, with the second sight that god Apollo gave him, for the army's good, the seer began to speak. Alrighty, because it's actually getting interesting. I'm gonna put a bookmark in that. We're back to not Dreamland. Be thankful I could have started reading the Odyssey.
He's open! He's alive!
No dork.
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
Capitano looks like Auroron's birth father. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Father and son duo, for real, for real.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as his son. Gotta move my Raffalos. They're on top of my books. How dare they? I put them there. Who am I kidding? What?
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan, it failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony, but you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero, and no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Heavy breathing. Oh, yay! Auroron! He gets what he deserves. An ancient name. What is it? I have no clue, gang.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
Devotion. Yeah,
It
first
means
devoted.
devotion. You will give your all.
BD.
Not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor.
Also gotta love the fact that Sayu VTuber predicted the playback feature.
For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have
Look
the
at him
fifth
go.
hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
Who?
What? What is that voice?
Wow. What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
Huh?
I
¿Qué?
reside over a realm
¿Por
of
qué?
souls. Due to my limited power,
I forget if that's Spanish or French.
sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are
I'm mixing
because your
languages.
souls are intact.
Pourquoi?
But with a damaged soul,
Pourquoi?
the effect on your friend was heightened.
Who the
and
what
his soul
now?
almost shattered as a
What
result.
is that name?
And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
Bro's better be the next Pyro Archon. Oh wait, he has an electrovision.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom.
Conria!
Its origins remain.
Sorry, I'm being loud again. Conria.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines.
I'm so smart.
Otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with it, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
Angels are canon in Genshin Impact,
But
guys.
adventurers like
Venti
you
is canonically an
are
angel.
more familiar with our developed form. Seelies.
Columbina is a Seelie, it's confirmed now. They've basically confirmed it.
A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
I'm so smart.
Few angels remain in Natlan.
The people who made
So
that
the same is
headcanon
true
really
of
had
Seelies.
a brain on their head.
Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased.
Yeah, how do I say your name though?
Inheritor of Xbalanque's will.
Xbalanque.
And leader of Natlan.
I know that's not your name, but
Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
Why do I have tape in my room?
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues.
What's wrong with mental disorders?
Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation
Stop
hasn't
getting
gotten
political,
that
guys.
dire yet, has it?
Has it, Mavuika? Why are you so pessimistic about the situation?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria.
I love you,
I've witnessed the
Capitano.
devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
Yeah, it was kind of obvious, Paimon.
That's right.
Unless you're blind.
My family.
Or stupid.
My
Or
comrades. My homeland.
Are you
We're all
Dainsleif's
lost
brother?
to the Abyss.
I wouldn't be
It is
shocked.
an unforgettable pain.
Possibly.
One that no amount of time could ever
Possibly
dull.
Piero's
Not even
brother.
500 years.
I'm coming up
You've
with that.
experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain,
on
the
spot.
regret, the catastrophe.
And
they all haunt my dreams to this day.
Guesses.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our
but if
memories
that
and history
dies,
would
then
mean
you
rewriting
die.
everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade
Also
once more,
fair.
and it would all be for nothing.
Man, they both got good arguments. But I'm siding with Capitano because his
Can
voice
I
is
say
just my
something?
brain. Go on,
I
my
once
boy.
carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land, or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
I want to win.
Fine.
Very creative.
I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
Huzzah! Gotta fix my hair. I have a few more questions for the Lord of the Night.
Guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. And they do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of
The
love,
unknown god is known as
well as an
something
act
or
of
other of
liberation.
death. The what of death? The ruler of death.
Sceptral
Is the
authority was
unknown
a
god
shade,
the Grim
which quite
Reaper?
displeased the Almighty.
What?
Heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I use that word. You come to me with many questions, and you should be. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have. You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long.
Dang it.
Light
My
refracts
lore.
into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston.
This kind of goes along with the Ether and Lumine being the god and goddess of light.
Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Except they couldn't be gods in a world that they weren't born in, so...
Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many questions. And you... yeah. No matter.
Young girl?
What? Did I say something? You come to me with many questions.
Useless.
Okay then. Can I claim anything from here? No. Depressing. They're my funds. This is my funds for like, you know. That's it. That's all. For now. Get me up those stairs.
Boring.
Go, go, go.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
There's strength in
This may be an
numbers.
unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still,
Katana was so pretty.
It's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple.
Speak Speaking of the Kenosis.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova.
Xbalanque.
Renova is a god whose
Renova.
existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
We have a name for the unknown god. We have a name. I repeat. Renova. I have to write this down somewhere. Where's my notes? Where are my notes? There it is. There's my notes. I got flashbanged. Okay. Renova. That's a very nice name for a... Can't say that word. Birch tree.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That's the trial. Surviving
really
her
risky.
cubes. 'Cause I did
We
that.
cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right,
They appreciate
that's enough
their
for
each
one
other.
day.
They're
We should head
what?
back and
Each
get
other.
some rest.
If anyone
I'm sure
ships
you're
them, I'm
exhausted.
gonna lose
The
it.
Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, my mom feels even more exhausted. Alright, let's head back.
Whee!
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure. You're sure they won't?
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Excellent. I appreciate your trust.
I'm going to marry this man's voice. It itches my brain very nicely. Not the voice actor, not him. His voice.
That hurts.
Stay still. Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming! Coming! Something wrong, Traveler?
Dread. Knowing Genshin Impact lore, we're the sixth hero, aren't we? Huh? MiHoYoverse. I know that it's not called MiHoYoverse, by the way, but I also don't care. So tell me, won't you fall in love with me again?
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs. And I meant every part of it.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate,
He's
are you?
such a cutie,
All
yeah.
right. Make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello.
Haven't we? Okay. Talking things out with your grandson?
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
I take care of you,
Traveler,
Paimon.
Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
It was nothing.
Let's get
don't do
together
that
sometime.
again.
If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Breaking and entering. Honkshoe time.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling.
Yep, let's rest.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Spooky. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, I don't want to.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so there are no records of him in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Malwika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
Mm-hmm.
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
Who's sacrificing their life?
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
Sounds like Baraka.
The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Siglali, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Oh.
A key part of Malika's plan, considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of Death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Rest in pieces, Archon 2.
You're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, in a second. Paimon, be patient.
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Wow!
Whoa, it's the two of us! Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about its form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift. Oh yeah, we'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad. The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Da da da. Ow.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 32 minutes! It's not really that long. But I'm tired, so I will end the stream. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say! Huzzah to ending the stream, because I'm tired. And also, I've been saying nothing for like the past hour. So, there's that. Oh, not going that way. Thank you.
Useless.
Can I? Nope. Still 10 away. Yay. Okay. Adios. Guys, I will see you when I see you. So